Good evening, everyone. Victor here from ALVINI Vape in Limerick. Today we're going to look at the Dovpo Topside Lite 90 watt mod. Let's tune it in. So today we're going to look at the Dovpo Topside. I have it here, you see, fresh, it's still in the package. I was waiting for this live so we can open it and take a first look together with you guys. And then on the end, maybe if you have some questions, you can shoot some questions and we can answer them at the end of the live stream. This is going to be just a short stream. We're going to take a look on the top sides. I'm going to show you first impression, and then next Monday I'll be then giving a feedback, the full after 1 week's of use. Okay, so okay, then let's lock and roll. I'll go down to the mod itself and let's open that bad boy. See you in a second. Just have to switch the screen. So then here we go. We have the top side as it comes in a package. So I see we have some reflection going on here, so I will remove that packaging. Yeah, that looks way nicer this way. So these top sides are coming in 3 colors. As you see here, this one is the red, then we have the full black and also the silver. And they are kind of gradient going from red at the top. Okay, I'll just show you. See, it's like the red on the top and then turns into black as it goes down to the bottom. So then first things first, what we have in the box. We have the mod. Let's take it out. And we have our battery cover, micro USB charging leads, and 2 sets of screws, which we're gonna talk about a bit later. Okay, I see we have an issue with Zoom right now. Okay, let me just quickly try to switch off that, because it's the focus is a bit out. Just a second. Okay. No, it's still going on. Just apologies. Just a second. We go here and autofocus is disabled. Okay. So now the mod. Let's start from top to the bottom. On the top we have 510 pin, which isn't spring loaded, so it's a squonking pin. You can see that the okay, I'm just gonna zoom a bit more in like this. So you can see we have 4 screws on the top, 510 thread. What I do really like is these little notches on the both sides, so which prevents this whole 510 to turn around. We had a couple of manufacturers with the mods where this whole thing was twisting around, and we couldn't remove the tanks from the mods, and this is then extra made so that it stays in one position and doesn't move to spin around. Squonking pin, gold plated, not spring loaded. Then on the top we also have the that's the cap. I'm just trying to center a bit more in the, I have to look at the screen at the same time. So it's really tight screw. This is our filling holes are in there. The screw is just metal, nothing interesting here with an O-ring around. That's it. The whole unit just pops out like this. That's the tank. We have a 10 ml bottle inside. Here on this side, you can see that the usual Topside logo on the Squonking bottle. Nice and soft. Squeezing. On the bottom, we have just one screw to release. This is magnet, you see. It's got stuck. My screwdriver is stuck, sticking on it. It's a magnet, quite big and powerful. As you see, this is the whole thing is the magnet. Yeah, because this is clear plastic. Okay, and here on the top we have two screws, which I reckon if we unscrew it, then we can get down to the bottle. Now, if you ask me if this bottle is compatible with the previous Topside Squonkers bottles, I am not sure right now because, as I said, I just unboxed it. So I will check and report back then during the week, because I do have a couple of them bottles from the previous Topside versions which we had. Okay, on this side in the bottle, we have two screws here as well, also magnetic. You see my screwdriver is sticking to it. These are the magnets which are holding the whole bottle in place, and this is the valve where the liquid is coming out to your mod. So when the whole thing is assembled, this little valve is sticking in here, and that's where the juice flow goes into the center pin. That's basically how it's made. Simple, just sits really tight kind of on the magnet. I like that feel. So it's really, really tight on the magnet. Okay, now let's put this back on, zoom a little bit out. Here we go. Here on the top, we have both sides. So if you fill in one side, the air escape is on the other side, which is also well thought from the manufacturer. This is the Vape Chronicles creation, the same as the previous versions, in cooperation with Dovpo. So the Vape Chronicles did create this mod, and Dovpo manufactured it. That's pretty much it. From the locks on the front, we have the fire button, plus up and down buttons, a little venting holes underneath here. And on the bottom, just 3 more screws, Dovpo and the Vape Chronicle logos, along with them CE markings, etc. There's nothing else to report about this one. I kind of like this color, to be honest. On the side, we have the micro USB charging port, which for me personally is a bit of a drawback, because I would like to see here the USB Type-C charging port. That would be more convenient for customers and merchants use, because it eliminates the possibility of error. Yeah, but okay, micro USB, widely used. Here we can see it's the regular micro USB. Nothing major to report on this. Okay, that's about the squonking part of the mod. That's how it looks with the squonking bottle attached. But what I was really interested in is this part. So now to put this one on, we have to remove this valve. Little tiny piece like this. We remove it, and then we can put this cover on and turning this in the single battery mode. And in the battery, you can use the 21700s. We can use 20700s and also 18650 with the supplied adapter. Just slide it in there and put it in. So then let's try sticking the battery. Let's go with 2700. The up and down, the positive post is up, negative is down. Yeah, I don't know if you can see. That's the positive is up. So let's take it in like that. So to know which one goes up, this little post, it's a silicone kind of plug looking thing, goes in here. So that's the way you know which way to put it on, because other way around it's not going to fit. Yeah, so it's only one way it's going to fit on, like that. So, and here we have with the screen. Okay, I'll try to zoom a bit more in so we can see better the screen, like this. So the chip itself is a 90-watt chip. So if we go up, it changes the wattage in 0.5 watt increments. If we press and hold it, it starts to run in 1 watt increments to the 90 watts. And if you keep press the same, it drops down to 5 watts. So basically, if you press by accident, you can go again up 90 watts. And if you press by accident this, you can just press the down button and jump back to 90 watts. So you don't have to go all the way up. So you can adjust it this way. Then what else is on the screen? We have the battery indication. Right now is variable wattage mode. Shows your amps, your volts, and your resistance of the coil. Obviously, I have no coil right now on it, so that's why it shows 0. That looks kind of the same chip to me like it was from previous topside single and duals, which we had from Dovpo. So one interesting thing which you have to know is if you press 1, 2, 3, you lock the fire button. You see, now if you press it by accident, the mode is not going to fire. 1, 2, 3, back, you are unlocking the button, and if you press 5 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's switched off. The regular 5 clicks on, 5 clicks off feature is built in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back on. Now, if you press the fire and up button, nothing is happening. If you press the fire and down button, you are getting into your temperature power adjustment modes in the settings. So we have the exit, stats, that's all going to show how many puffs you've done, TCR mode, temp for stainless steel, temperature for titanium, temperature for nickel, bypass, and wattage mode, and then back to exit. So that's pretty much it with the chip. There's nothing else to report. Okay, let's go back out to wattage mode. Okay, now it's nothing, it's just condensation. My finger is not a fingerprint magnet in this case. It's just I was holding it. See, that's just a little bit of condensation on it. On the other side, it looks like this. Kind of plastic, but a bit kind of rubbery texture on this side here. So that's how it looks. Okay, that's about it with the close-up. Let's switch back to the upper screen and let's try to vape on it. So now I have this in the regular single battery mode right now in my hand. So if you take a look, it's actually really nice sitting in my hand. Like this. Okay, let me try to put on one of my tanks on it. So let's see how it's gonna look with the Dovpo profile Unity. So this is a Unity in the 5mm version, okay? So that's how it's gonna look with the Unity, actually kind of matching color, red, black, you know, I kind of like it. So 85 watts is a bit too much, so I'm gonna bring it down. To 55 watts. So my is showing right now 0.12 ohm resistance at 55 watts. That would be 2.5 volts. Let's try. It's really light. The mod itself is really light. If I hold it like this, it's almost like balancing, so that the tank is as heavy as the mod with the battery inside. So I can really feel like the weight is on top of it. I kind of really like the form factor of this single battery mod. It's really sits nice in the hand. Yeah. Let's try to put the squonking part on it anyway. It should fit anyway, because here we have nothing inside. Let me see the magnet. Okay, now with the squonking part, not even with the squonking pin inside, it's then gives extra brightness or it's getting much more wider if you compare. So that's that much. So this part, the bottle part is actually is about like 1.5 centimeter, giving the extra width to the whole mod. Like this in a hand is actually comfortable as well, not too big, yeah, compared to this. This is very bigger, yeah. It's actually quite nice sitting in the hand as well. So I kind of like it. Anyway, I got only a couple of them in stock myself, because I wanted to test them first before I go with the bigger quantities. If you want to take a look on, grab one yourself. I have 2 left in stock, one in red, one in silver. The black one is gone already. So if you want to grab one, you can do that. We have it on the website, on the front page. Actually, should be there as well, easy to find. My first impression so far, really, that's the interesting thing. When the screen goes now, I have to wait. I have to wait until the screen goes. No, come on. Okay, now the screen is off. I'm trying to press the button. No, it took me a couple of clicks before the screen came on previously. Okay, that's maybe just. It's actually falling quite fast. Yeah, take the clickiness of the bottom. Okay, I'll take off the tank. So yeah, I hope you can hear clicky buttons up and down, but nothing else is rattling there. So it looks kind of a lot of plastic. I don't know how this plastic is gonna feel after a while, when it's been longer in use, with keys in the pocket or something scratchy. Could be that's gonna be seen. Most probably is gonna be seen. Fingerprint on this surface here, on this red and black surface. There's no fingerprints, but on these you might get, yeah. And also you see, I put in the battery, you can see the battery as well. So you might actually check what wraps you have on your batteries, because this iJoy logo now is sticking through. if I take the iJoy and use the original, white one, let's stick it in. So it goes with the positive post up. Then I'm gonna just do it this way. Like this. And then we stick this on. Okay, yeah, then you can see the white one as well on both sides. Okay. If you use an 18650, I actually would kind of recommend, or you can do what you want, but I would leave the white because it kind of resonates with this white squonking bottle as well. Kind of looks nicer this way. If you have other color batteries, let's say like this one, 21700, I would, let's put it in and see how it's gonna look then. Yeah, then it's gonna look, no, okay, still okay, but still I would try to get either red battery or black battery wraps when you put it in, so it looks nice. On the other hand, you know, if it's in your hand, nobody sees it anyway. Yeah, but some people might be too picky about that. For me, it's okay. What else we've got in the kit? We've got 2 more of these pins, which is really nice from the manufacturer, because, you know, these little guys, they are easy to lose. I reckon it could be quite easy to lose. So it makes sense that they supply a couple of more of these. I just try to screw it back in there so I don't lose this one as well. Simple, just screw in, finger tight. There is no screwdrivers needed. There's no slots on the end. So it's just simple, screw it in, and that's it. And stick the squonking bottle back on. About the squonking bottle, I haven't tried it, but I watched on reviews. The first thing which came to my mind as well, you know, what happens if we have bottle filled with juice, and then when we remove it, and if we press it by accident because the juice is coming out here, yeah, so it could leak all over the place, or we put it down like this, yeah, it could leak out. It actually have a protection valve in there, which is released only when this pin is pushed in there. Only then that the juice is flowing, because right now I can press as much as I want. There is no air coming out. It's really airtight. Yeah, there's no juice coming out of this, which is well thought about that as well from the manufacturer. Okay, that's pretty much it. That's it with this mod. I will be puffing on this for the week, and then next Monday I'll give you my final thoughts. This was just a short unboxing video, just to see how it looks, how it operates, and I will give the final thoughts then tomorrow, not tomorrow, but next Monday. If you want to see this one live, you have to call in our Limerick store. I have it there. No other ALVINI stores have got it in yet. As I said, I'll be first tasting it, and if I find it good, then we'll get a couple more and spread it across all ALVINI stores, except Kilkenny though. We are closing Kilkenny store soon. Apart from that, if you have any questions, pop down some comments. If you want to comment live like this, Laurus is saying good evening. Hi Laurus. If you have some questions you want to ask live, please, you have to go to ALVINI Limerick's Facebook page or ALVINI YouTube channel, because we are streaming in them too directly. And then from ALVINI Limerick's page, I am sharing it in a couple of vaping groups and pages. But for me to see them comments coming in, and so I can see them and respond to them live, you have to go onto ALVINI Limerick's Facebook or on YouTube. On YouTube, you can find us easy. It's just search with ALVINI Vape, and you will see the YouTube channel of ours as well, because that link is way too long. I couldn't put it in the Facebook post, because it's going to be like really long. I'll have to shorten it. Next time maybe I will do that. Okay, but you can find us on Instagram and YouTube with ALVINI Vape, easy to find, and Facebook as well. If you search with ALVINI and Facebook, just pick the ALVINI Limericks one, not the other shops, because each shop I have separate page. Come to the ALVINI Limericks page, and you can post the comments there. And of course, if you want to get notification whenever we are planning to go live next, make sure you click on subscribe as well, so you can get notifications when we're going live. Okay, so far I see there are no comments apart from greetings from Lauris. Then if there are no comments, no questions, I'll finish this live, short half an hour live. If you have any devices or any other topics we would like us to review or discuss, or if you want to join some of our lives and we could have a nice chat together, then please get in touch with me. We can arrange something to go live. What's needed is internet connection, a device with camera and microphone, and if you go in to join me with a smartphone, we need to have Google Chrome installed. Other than that, from any laptop with a decent camera and microphone, if possible, then with earphones and mic, so that we can have better audio quality. That would be recommended, but not necessary. Okay, cool. That's it then. Thank you very much, everybody who was tuning in. I see 8 people watching. I'll see you next Monday at 7, or Wednesday. Wednesday I'm doing the vape lives in Latvian language. Mondays is going to be for the English language. I'll see you then next Monday. I wish you a nice evening, and see you soon.